Philadelphia rapper Leafward, born Khalil Ward, found himself in serious legal trouble on August 16, 2023, when he was arrested outside the King of Prussia Mall. Ward was dining at the Bahama Breeze restaurant when police discovered that the black Dodge Challenger he was driving had been reported stolen just weeks earlier. Surveillance footage confirmed the car's involvement in the theft, prompting officers to investigate. Upon being questioned, Ward initially attempted to mislead police by using a false identity, claiming his name was Omar Washington. This added an additional charge of providing false identification to law enforcement. As the situation unfolded, Ward was charged with possessing a firearm as a convicted felon, resisting arrest, evading capture, and possessing illegal substances. The encounter escalated when Ward tried to flee the scene. As officers began to tow his vehicle, he bolted through the restaurant's kitchen and attempted to escape on foot. He was pursued by police and eventually apprehended after a brief chase, during which he was subdued with a taser. Once in custody, Ward was found in possession of a Glock handgun with an extended magazine, as well as a bag of MDMA, a powerful stimulant drug. Further investigation revealed that Ward had multiple outstanding warrants, including one linked to a gun violence task force working with the State Attorney General's office and the Philadelphia District Attorney's office. Philly rapper, once a rising star in the drill scene, now faces the harsh consequences of the streets he came from. Charged with possessing illegal firearms, resisting arrest, and trapping, Leafward's downfall came just as quickly as his rise. His story, which once seemed destined for success, has now turned into another tale of a man who couldn't escape the very streets that raised him. Leafward, like so many others from the streets of Philadelphia, was shaped by the environment he was born into. The Philly trenches are a place where survival is the name of the game, and loyalty is more important than blood. In these streets, respect is something that's earned, and you don't survive unless you're willing to play by the rules of the game. The penalties are harsh, and with the added pressure of a public case, the possibility of a long sentence loomed over Leafward. Ultimately, Leafward faced a tough legal battle. Fighting federal charges is a daunting task, especially for someone with a background like his. The streets he came from, the decisions he made, and the ongoing fight to balance his career and his ties to the Philly trenches made this case even more difficult to fight. In the end, Leafward pled guilty to the charges, and the consequences were clear. He was sentenced to 4 years in federal prison. Leafward was not one to hide the realities in his life in his song Ask For. He raps, "I know this shit federal, but F it, I'ma say it still. Really slept all in the trap. Now I be sleep running up racks. I give all my shawties packs." Despite these being only lyrics, living this life and actually rapping about crimes you do is never a smart decision, which did not help in his case. For some people, this may look like a lot of time, but this is an extremely light sentence, as federal charges are usually a lot higher. So the fact Leafward pleaded guilty to this case worked in his favor. If he did not, he would have got way more time. This is because usually the feds punish people who lie about being innocent, as they are wasting their time and resources. This is a bad time for Leafward to be in prison, because the Philly drill scene is really coming up now with rappers like Hood Tally, Poundside Pop, Skrilla, and many other names coming out of Philly. Hopefully, when Leafward is released, the Philly drill scene is still standing strong, and he can continue his promising rap career.